Welcome to Graduate School Overview. During this presentation, we will share some common motivations for why one might choose to pursue a graduate or professional school degree, discuss different types of degrees, and share a few reflection questions to consider. Ultimately, identifying your professional goals will help guide your decisions about graduate study. Certain careers, such as becoming a medical doctor or an attorney, have clearly defined educational pathways. Other careers are less regimented and therefore require more investigation and reflection about what is right for you. Thoroughly researching your field of interest and having a strong understanding of the skills and knowledge you want and need from your graduate education will help inform which degree options make the most sense. So what are some reasons for why students may pursue a graduate or professional school degree? In some cases, it is necessary in order to do the type of work you want to do. Requirements for a graduate or professional degree may come from laws or state licensing boards, or by a particular company as detailed in the job description for a particular position. Many examples can be found in the healthcare and legal fields. Other students are seeking to gain deeper knowledge about a particular area of study through coursework or research, and potentially contribute their own knowledge to the field. For example, someone might pursue a PhD in humanities or the social sciences to advance research or propose new theories related to race, ethnic, and gender studies. Someone else might pursue a PhD in mathematics to work on solving a single difficult problem. Sometimes a graduate or professional degree is part of a change in direction of one's professional goals. This might include a recent graduate who chooses to go into a field that is different than their undergraduate degree, or someone who has been working for several years and goes back to school to switch careers. For example, someone might work in industry for several years before deciding that they want to teach and will therefore pursue a master's degree in education. Some look to graduate school to help advance their career, whether that results in an increase in job title, responsibilities, and/or salary. As an example, someone might pursue a Master of Business Administration to gain additional skills and education in order to supervise or manage a team of employees. These are some common reasons why people choose to pursue a graduate or professional degree, but you may have your own reasons. Be sure to reflect on those motivations, as that will help you discern your educational pathway. At the end of this presentation, we'll leave you with some questions to assist in your research and decision making. When we refer to graduate school, we are considering both master's degrees and doctoral degrees. Some are considered more professional, while others are more academic. Professional degrees are designed to directly prepare students for a particular career and involve in-job training through internships, rotations, and other forms of hands-on experience. Academic degree programs are generally more research-oriented and often require a thesis or capstone project in order to graduate. These degrees can usually be applied to a wide variety of potential careers. One important note is that graduate education is not necessarily a linear progression from a bachelor's to a master's to a doctoral degree. It's entirely possible, and actually somewhat common in some fields, for someone to go straight from an undergraduate degree to a doctoral program. Again, this is where research and getting help from mentors is important. In your research, you may run into other terms, including dual degree and terminal degree. In a dual degree program, you pursue 2 degrees from 2 different departments or schools simultaneously. The departments or schools work together to make the process more convenient than if the degrees were earned independently. Some common examples include a Master of Business Administration with a Master of Public Health, Master of Social Work with a Juris Doctorate or law degree, a Doctor of Medicine with a PhD, and a Master of Science in Criminal Justice with a Master of Public Administration. These are just a few examples, however. Terminal degrees are the highest academic degree in their field. Some master's degrees serve as a step toward a doctorate degree. However, sometimes a master's degree, such as a Master of Fine Arts, is the highest degree one can earn in that particular area of study. Though the difference between master's and doctoral degrees is not cut and dry and depends very much on the industry or field of study, here is a chart showing some very generalized differences between the two. Master's degrees typically take 1 to 3 years to complete. These programs provide you with greater depth of knowledge in your field of study than a bachelor's degree and may require you to research, write, and submit a thesis in order to graduate. Examples include, but are not limited to, a Master of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, and a Master of Social Work. A doctoral degree typically takes 3 to 7 years to complete, which is a real test of your willpower. Most academically oriented doctorate programs require you to research, write, and submit a dissertation, a more extensive research paper, to graduate. Someone who holds a doctorate degree is considered an expert in their field. Examples include, but again are not limited to, a Doctor of Philosophy or a PhD, Doctorate in Education, Doctor of Medicine, and a Juris Doctor, lawyers and judges. After completing their degree, some individuals go on to complete additional training as a postdoctoral scholar or through a residency or fellowship. There are many questions and topics to consider when trying to decide if graduate school is right for you. Here are just a few questions to get you started. Why do you want to go to graduate school? How will additional education help you achieve your career goals? What type of skills or knowledge are you seeking? When is the best time for you to pursue an advanced degree? How will you afford your education? And what type of support do you have to complete your program? Answering these sorts of questions and determining your path forward to continuing education requires research and reflection. Connect with industry professionals or scholars within your field of interest. Look into programs through online research, open houses, and graduate fairs, and turn to faculty advisors and other mentors for guidance and support. Understanding the knowledge and skills you wish to gain will help inform if and how graduate school can help you achieve your professional goals. For more information or one-on-one assistance with graduate or professional school applications, please reach out. Visit our website, contact us via email or phone, schedule an appointment on Zag's Ignite, or stop by and see us on campus. We are located on the main floor of the Crosby Center at Career and Professional Development.